Yeah. All right. Hey, Shalom, Akim.
Shalom.
Hey, first and foremost, we want to give our honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Also want to give double honor to our apostles, the great millstone, Ruel. Peace and blessings to the house of David the elect.
Tonight we GMH Mississippi Camp. Basically, we're gonna go in. Lesson night is show to turn things upside down. You know, if you look at the days, how the world is going, look at it. But you know, it's a reason why everything is upside down, inside out. Everything is past backwards.
Keep talking.
And that's what it is. Everything is out of course, or everything is it's not right because we got this damn devil that running. Give me a minute, Joe.
Hey, this is Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
Come. That's who in control, the wicked, the so-called white man. That's why everything is out of course. And he got everything turned upside down, man. Because the white man is in control, the so-called white man. Because he not ruling right. He got everybody trying to agree with homosexuality. He got everybody agreeing with trainings.
Mm-hmm.
He got everybody basically saying it's okay to love whoever you want to love, be a pedophile, the list just go on and on. You eat what you want to eat, you commit adultery because the white man is in control. So-called white man in control. So yeah.
So Isaiah 29:16. Surely your turning of things upside down should be esteemed as a potter's clay. Or should the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or should the thing framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding?
Come on. You know, the main point is to turn the thing upside down.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a list going in. Because the white man, so-called white man, his biblical name is Esau. Edomite. That's who he is. Esau. He got everybody out of control. He going to other people's countries, taking people's resources. You know, another thing that he got everything so fucked up, man. The women is over us. And that's a big deal. Women get better jobs.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because they love fucking school, you know, they do, you know, and they drive better cars.
Mm-hmm.
And they just right now they trying to push the damn Me Too movement that's going on and start off the feminist march with the feminist
The feminist movement?
yeah, the feminist movement. They start back then.
Yeah.
So now it's heavy. Women are really controlling everything.
All right, Isaiah 3:12. As for my people, children are their oppressors and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err and destroy the way of thy paths. All right, the main point, children are their oppressors is Esau, and women rule over them, going into the point that the brothers getting into, man. Women are your oppressors, man. All right, the so-called black man is oppressed by the feminist movement. He's oppressed by Planned Parenthood. He's oppressed by the ideologies that the woman should have custody of the offspring. All right? You're oppressed that you get your check garnished for child support, man. That's a woman ruling over you, man.
You know, child support, that's wicked. Taking a man's son from him or daughter from him, that's wicked, man. That's wicked as hell. But they know the power lie with the man. Because if the man is in the house, he have the kids on the straight path. They won't be in the street doing the shit they do. Cause like 5 guys down in Mississippi, they had like a drive-by, shot somebody. You know, if the parents in the house, not parents, if the dad was in the house, that part when it went on.
know what? Because the woman is Esau's form of puppet government within the household. Because like the brother saying, once you have a man gonna create stabilization within the household. But if you eradicate him from that family unit, then you have nothing but confusion.
Right.
That's where we at today.
No order.
No order. No order.
Isaiah 29:16, the word for turning things upside down. And it says perversity, and one of the other words in the lexicon, it says folly. You know, it leads to Ecclesiastes, how it says, folly said a great dignity, and rich sit, sit in a low place. You know?
If I could just add to what you're saying, then folly also goes into those ideologies that rule the Western world, man. Like you said, the feminist movement and being a pedophile and accept the homosexuality, that's folly set in great dignity. Being a degenerate, man.
Nigga has perfected, being a degenerate, man. Our people decision making under this so-called white man, all right, has been on auto self-destruct, man. Our people on auto self-destruct, man. Like you said, Jake don't respect no authority, the nigga woman for damn sure don't respect no authority, and that's why Jacob trouble is going to be so crucial, because our people have the mindset of the Edomite, man. That they're above correction, man. That they some type of entity or something upon this earth, man. Why Jake think he unstoppable, can't be touched. He wish a nigga would. And the nigga woman got that mentality like she dare a nigga would, man. Where they get that from, man? From Esau Edom. But this nigga, he finna go head up with the creator, man. And also that mentality trickled down to our people, who have been engulfed, by this indoctrination of Esau Edom, man. They've been hyped up, man.
But y'all shall say you are your father. And devil, because now you're not even spiritual people no more. You 2/3, y'all focus more so on the carnality, what you can see and fucking touch, man.
And also going to the folly, how like Esau, he controls the narrative. So the masses don't believe everything that he pushes out to the public. Just an example of the herbs, if you go the herbal route, he'll call you a quack or something like that. If you don't subscribe to his prescriptions, And look how he did like the stuff with the gangs and stuff like that. You read about like the Crips and Bloods, how they originally got started. Esau, he infiltrated this shit and started making them degenerates, start going against one another. He controls the narratives on both sides.
Then he plastered it on your face because the Democrats red and blue. Democrat and Republican, then what? Crip and Blood, red and blue. So he goes to show you, okay, if you rewind this, I'm behind this,
They NFC, AFC.
Red and blue.
East versus West.
North versus South.
Confederate in the Union.
He controls the narrative.
Well, also what you were saying in the lesson, like Esau basically is nothing prolific about him. He just sticks to the same fucking game plan.
Because it works.
It works. It fucking works.
I had a very quick one there. 2 Thessalonians 2:4. Who opposeth and exalted himself above all that is called the Most High.
I can ask something. If you oppose something, means you're against it. All right, but then you have the audacity to say that you are the children or the sons of the Most High, and that this is a God-fearing country, but you oppose everything the Most High stands for. Continue.
Or that is worship, so that he is the Most High, sitteth in the temple of the Most High.
And that's what he does. Okay, through the Renaissance, he painted himself like he's the Most High. Okay, these dark brown images, became what? So-called red images, man. All right, Yahushua now looks like, with stringy hair and blue eyes, man. But through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Shah, according to Revelation, we understand how he looks. All right, and then you say, well, that doesn't mean nothing, but the revealing of Yahushua is important because it's staple within the scriptures, man.
That's blasphemy of the Holy Spirit. Just paint your image as the Most High, God's Son. And also, you make a mockery of the angels and the children of Israel as well. You didn't know that Israel proclaimed that you are the chosen people. That's blasphemy of the Holy Spirit.
Yeah, by you saying that you are the children of the Most High, that's blasphemy. So y'all nothing All y'all do is blaspheme. Man.
That's why he has no place of repentance, man.
Yeah.
Showing himself that he is the Most High. Edomite supremacy, Caesar Borgia.
Yeah.
So if you're a so-called Negro, West Indian, or Puerto Rican, he said, well, the Most High is white or Caucasian or whatever you want to identify it as. And these crackers are white, then that must mean that they're divine.
Yeah. And let me ask you a question. You 2/3 out there. Now, if you see so-called Jesus, weaker counterparts on earth doing this, or shooting you down left and right. Okay, how do you think Jesus is going to react in his so-called kingdom? It's not going to get any better. Okay, this is the weaker counterpart acting like this. So just think about when their power comes and establishes earth. We are fucked.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I think about that today though. If I'm sure think about this today. How can we love a God that is not to be what? How can they be our God?
Yeah. Because Esau is responsible for every calamity on the planet Earth. So if God is just like Esau, the bigger version, we're fucked. Like, man,
all the other nations, they had some type of conversation not to do something like that.
Yeah.
By making both sides their image.
Hey, and their gods look like them.
Right. This Hosea 4:1. In the word of Yahweh Bashem Abishai, ye children of Israel, the Lord had a country bursting with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, no mercy, no knowledge of the Most High in them.
And that's right. Our people been over 500 years, and they still think that propagating Jesus is their savior. Cause it's no truth and no knowledge in the land. It's nothing. They're not telling our people what the Bible say, what the real scripture of Yahweh and Yahushua. They don't tell you that. They don't tell you he come back, destroy this, he loved this, he loved that. They don't tell our people that. Cause it's no knowledge and truth of Yahweh in this land, man. It's not. So our people is still stuck in on white Jesus. They're stuck because they've been beat them in the head for so long. Now, if you go against it, like I seen some, I guess some camp which stubborn on Jesus, right? So about Jesus, right? And then people gonna come and like, oh, is this right or wrong? And people like, no, they ain't right. Because in their mind, they think they say Savior.
Right.
That links up with that should be amazed at the strength of his salvation. It's also going to our people as well. You know, they're gonna be amazed to see a so-called black man cracking the clouds.
Yeah. Because they just see us. Nothing.
It's basic people. Go ahead.
No, like you said, it's that Edomite supremacy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because when you going through school all throughout the years, all the so-called great American heroes are so-called white people.
You know what? My teacher, my senior high school world history teacher asked us that. She was like, look at this page, y'all. And it was like all the Edomites, like a Confederate, like a meeting, like the George Washington. She was like, what do y'all notice about this picture? And me being me, I was like, they all white. She's like, that's right. She was like, yeah, it's true. And then when she was insinuating, like, yo, we the shit. We making moves. She was an Edomite. She was an Edomite. She was like, what do you guys notice about this picture? She was like, what do you guys notice about this picture? And I was like, they all white.
Team conditioning.
Yeah.
You know?
You gonna make it. Well, praise. It's Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 5. There is an evil which I have seen under the sun, as an error which proceeded from the root. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place.
You know, if anything crazy like you know how Jake do crazy shit and everybody big that up. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. But when the righteous like the brother preaching the truth, we the devil.
Because you got Kodak Black, you got guys like Lil Baby, you got like shoe endorsements. You know what I'm saying? He on a YouTube commercial doing shoe endorsements. Now he does talk about being a drug dealer.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Jake plays with a ball, he gets $1 million endorsements. We teaching the word that could order our people, you know, put our people back together, and we just pushed off to the corner.
And if you think about the scripture with the brother brought out, hey, the Most High controls everything, but who's the ruler at this time? Esau.
Yeah.
The scripture states that an error is coming from the ruler, man. And now the people's mind have been manipulated and conditioned to continue to go off.
Right.
Anything that's pro Yahweh Yahushua will get done.
That's he in charge. Joe 9:4. The word will give into your hands of the wicked.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all claim that they love so-called I said God, but you don't. And God we trust. But one thing y'all do not do, y'all do nothing the Bible say, man, at all. Not one. I mean, they fired this guy. He was on some other video. He talking about cops. He basically mad because he said the cops out there buying people over speed tickets, this and the other stuff. He said one of the cops gonna kill the homosexuals. And he went and said something about that. Guess what? I think they fired him for that. He like me, all the guys that commit adultery, homosexuality, all the other stuff like went to the Bible. He said they put them to death.
Right.
But the cops out there buying people over speed ticket, basically over bullshit.
Right.
Yeah, you crossed the white line when you was driving.
Yeah. It's off. Everything is out of whack, man. Go ahead, bro.
Isaiah 5:20. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 5, verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter.
Come on. And then that's why people do. What the scripture say? No, that's just not good. Everything Esau say we should do is good.
Yeah, I got Jake at work. It's like,
No, you good.
These niggas mad because they got to work on the 4th of July, man. You know, old nigga 40 plus. Man, it's a holiday, man. I don't work on my holiday, you know. Old ass nigga crying about working on 4th of July, man. You know, not understanding what that represents, man. But then if you tell them about the Day of Atonement, man, crazy, I can't eat nothing. You know, and we gotta do all that.
Yeah.
You know, but when it comes to 4th of July, some filing, all right, where you're celebrating the victory of the country, all right, that beat the brakes off you and is continue to beat the brakes off you.
Right.
You know, then Jake Ford, man. You know, but they're just to turn the things upside down by Esau either, man. You know, we the only people that celebrate our oppressor, man. You know, to help him for him oppressing us, man. You know, the only people that ever do that, man.
They pop a background.
Yeah.
You know, and like you were saying, and 4th of July has nothing to do with us. Has nothing to do
We
with
was
us.
still in the field,
That's right.
picking cotton or whatever they had us doing.
We was looking up and watched the fireworks, so we was bagging the cotton up.
Like, what the fuck they doing over there? You know what I'm saying? Though they say somebody free. What they say on Roots when that shit first came on, the brother had came through. He said, "We free."
Yeah.
But they was out there working. And they said, "What that nigga say?" You know what I'm saying? No, nigga crazy. You know what I'm saying? No, somebody we free. Yeah.
Quote I like to bring up this Chris Rock said, "Happy white people's Independence Day. The slaves were not free. I'm sure they enjoy fireworks." Esau came on his ass.
But that's why no nation takes Jake serious, man.
Right.
Every nation that comes here, they have their own customs. You got like a Chinese day. You have Chinese Moabite customs. You have East Indian customs. You have Hamite customs. We just continue from our heritage, and the rest of the nations, they look at us like we're Esau's property, man.
Because if you go to any other major city, they got their little town. You know, like they got Chinatown, they got a spot where the Africans eat, they got a spot.
Russian spot.
Yeah, that's in any major city, but Jake ain't got shit.
Now wait a minute now. The Jews have their own spot in America. Those fake Jews. Now didn't it say that we gonna depend the stranger that is within thee will get above thee very high, and he shall lend to us, and we shall borrow from him. Now the Jews, fake Jews, not borrow from themselves.
Right.
All right, we're the only one that don't have our own quarters. We can invest back into our things, man. Showing you who the real Jews are.
This Psalms 12:7, no 12:8. It said the wicked walk on every side when the violent men are exalted. That's what we see playing out today, man. That's why training can get awards and be highly esteemed, man, because the violence ruler, all right, the violence of the heathen is exalted Esau Edom, man. All right, that's why a woman can be praised when she comes out with a sex tape, man. Now she's has been idolized as a goddess, man. You know, because the violence men walk on every side, man.
I got to preach that part. This is Daniel 7:25, and he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High.
And Esau has spoken great words against the Most High, man. He runs a system that's completely contrary, all right, to the righteousness of Yahweh Shema Shah. Just like the brother Lesson turning things upside down. This is the exact opposite of what Yahweh Shema Shah intended when you go back to the garden, man. How he wanted things to be, man. We're living in the exact opposite, man. Everything is ass backwards, man. You know?
And another strong point, and think to change times and laws.
Yep, and that's what he had done, man. You know, because he changed, he put all the dates is what he named it after all these Roman gods, man. All right, the months he named them after Roman gods.
The days of the week.
The days of the week. You know, he follows the sun count. Yeah, he follows the sun. You know, he does everything that's the opposite of what Yahweh Shema Shah set up, man, because you're supposed to go in the moon by the months, man.
Right.
You know, that's what the word moon, the word month comes out of moon, man. Right. You know, but what does Esau do, man? He does the exact opposite of what the Most High set up, man.
And even with the laws, you know, Scripture states there should not be a sodomite of Israel, but these cats right here empower, you know what I'm saying, lesbians and sodomites and things of that nature, man.
No, we was in. I'm gonna bring up this quick scripture right quick. I'll make a point. Sirach 10:2. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers, and what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. You know, so you don't have to meet the Rothschilds in person to know what type of men they are. Look at who's in America on the forefront, man. Homosexuals, whores, pedophiles. You teach your little ones in kindergarten sex education. You telling a 9-year-old how to have sex with another male 9-year-old, man. Just basically, America, the blueprint of the New World Order is one world after state.
You say you the Rothschild, their vibrations 24. I'm gonna just finish this out. Daniel 7:25, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and be dividing of time.
So 350 years, man. You know, going back from when the Southern Kingdom was brought, all right, to be joined with the Northern Kingdom in captivity. You know, when the whole nation was under this rigorous captivity under Esau Edom, over here in the daughter of Babylon, man. You know, so from like 1969, 70, all right, we was given into his hand. But guess what made us free, man? The spirit of Yahweh started entering to the earth through who? It was our business, man. All right, then we started to get that breath back, all right, and now, all right, we're in the midst of tearing this place down spiritually, man. You see, we're not giving it to the hands anymore. We don't govern ourselves with the deception of Esau Edom, man. We govern ourselves with truth, man. You know.
Well, this Psalms 50 and 17, 50 and 16. It says, "But unto the wicked, the Most High said, what has that to do to declare my statutes?"
You know, they run a record, right? Say, this is the law of the land. They use the Babylon's law of the land, but they don't. They say that this is the law of the land, and all the money they have, they say God we trust. It's not talking about the God of the Bible, because God of the Bible, you preach homosexual, be gone. She be out here.
That's some great words, like you just said. Dang, that's some great words against the Most High, right there. Homosexuality, making it right. gay rights and all kind of other shit that's totally wrong to go contrary to the Bible.
Right. God is gold, oil, and drugs.
Right. You know, they were like Obama passed that law. Obama just a puppet. The least told him pass that gay law, that faggot law. The least done that. Obama didn't run now. Obama was told what to say and do what he do. That's it.
That's it, bro. Just like people get on Bill Clinton. Well, they don't even know. Bill Clinton basically signed for jobs here to be transported overseas, right? I forgot the name of that shit. But anyway, it started with Reagan. It goes to show you that goddamn whoever goes in follows the same chain of command that their predecessor did.
It's a career trajectory. They just put different faces in it.
That's it.
Per agenda. 48 years and a different face fits that agenda, but it's the agenda is set up by the Rockefellers and the Rothschilds.
That's right. And then he will vote him. Like motherfuckers still think that Hillary did not win. Hillary had the popular vote, but to add insults and injury, they still pick who they wanted, utilizing the electoral vote. And you got motherfuckers say you should have went out there. For what? For what?
Shit ain't helped the last 100 years, man. Yeah, 400.
No, it's been voted since what, 60?
Yeah, that's why I said 70 years, goddamn.
But meanwhile, Esau wants something. He gonna go take that shit.
Vote.
He ain't protesting. He ain't about to protest out there in Iran and shit.
Vote for what? Hey, this is a quote from David Rockefeller. He says, "Some even believe we are part of a secret cabal working against the best interests of the U.S., characterizing our family and me as internationalists, and of conspiring with others around the world to build a more integrated global political and economic structure. One world, if you will. If that's the charge, I stand guilty and I am proud of it."
What is the Edomite response?
Right.
Scott, what was the other quote when it talks about money was God and Rothschild's the prophet? And then even the Rothschild's mom stated that, hey, if my son want wars, there will be wars, man. Goes to show you they control everything.
Go ahead, go. Keep going, bro.
I'm gonna start in the beginning. It says Psalm 50:16. But unto the wicked, the Most High said, "What hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth? Seeing thou hatest instruction and castest my word behind thee."
That's what the brother saying. Esau hate instruction. The Most High said, "Do this," but Esau feel like in his mind that he can do it better. Like say this a law of land, but you don't follow no instructions. These are the instructions. The most Yahweh left for the earth to be followed. If you took on this like you did, you took on this, so you should follow it. But you didn't. You hate instructions. You can do what you want to do, man. I know Jay got them, man. We ain't control nothing. We're not control nothing. So everybody follow you and do what you do. You say it's okay to be gay, it's okay to be gay. It's okay, it's a to be a train, you can be a trainer. It's okay for women to rule over you, man. It's up to you. I mean, you in control.
Yeah, because people are so mentally ill. If you say, well, I believe I can have more than one woman, the woman gonna be like, cool, I believe I can have more than one man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a girl told me that.
Yeah.
She said, so it's okay you had another woman. She said, I can have another man. I like another you can, just mess with it. But I think that's how most of them feel. Yeah. And they do that behind your back anyway. Most of them do it.
Most of them do.
Yeah, so
this I bring out this is Heinrich Heine, and he said money is the god of our time, and Rothschild is his prophet. That's why Mayor Rothschild said this: "Let me issue and control a nation's money, and I care not who writes the laws."
Mm-hmm. And now that's tripping down to nigga culture. What do you have Cardi B talking about? Money, all I care is money. It's like she got that one hit single. It's like all these nigga women, they talking about money. All Jake is doing is talking about money. Not like it's our money, like with gold with our faces on it. It's the Rothschilds for the reserve notes, man. Y'all flashing that fake shit like it's the best thing since sliced bread. Killing over that stuff, man.
Psalm 58:1. Do ye indeed speak righteousness, O congregation? Be ye judged rightly, O ye sons of men. Yea, in heart ye work wickedness, ye weigh the violence of your hands in the earth. It's going to the Edomite supremacy. Because, like we said earlier, he controls the narrative. Therefore, the vibration of the masses, they believe in Esau. They believe he's, God. They believe that, he's the good guy on this planet Earth. But according to Yahweh Shah, he said that the balance of your hands in the earth, you work balance, man. That's right. Ever since he's been a nation on this planet Earth, like it says in First Maccabees, it's been wickedness has been just pretty much polluting this whole earth since you've been in power, man.
Right. Esau done fattened them up because they don't even question nothing, bro.
Yeah.
Like they present these, these cloudy or grainy ass videos, and you go with it. You don't question shit. Even with the Iran situation, you know what I'm saying? Even the council back then questioned the video, like, look, this shit is too grainy for us to support what you're saying. But our people over here, no, they did this, they did that. Meanwhile, you got people on the ship saying we seen flying objects coming toward the ship.
Verse 3.
Yeah, it's quick. It's Psalm 52:7. Lo is the man that made not the Most High his strength, but trusted in himself in abundance of riches, and strengthened himself in wickedness. And that's what Esau do. They have all the money in the world, and they do their money. They try to find something gonna fit Jake, especially health, like the GMOs and different stuff to fit the people. But he got all the money in the world. The money he can do. Now, if he did good, the money be different. But no, Esau got all the money in the world. He tried to do evil with it, and that's what he do. He's just a wicked ass person.
Like the original can't get right.
Come on.
Like back in Psalm 58:3, the wicked are estranged from the womb, they go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. The poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stop at her ear.
Gone, that's straying from the womb. So soon they come out. Some of them little devils started 5 years old doing some wicked shit.
Come out the womb doing like that. Come out the womb doing wicked shit.
Yeah, you know like that. What that movie Problem Child? Junior. That's the little devil that was talking about how bad that little motherfucker was, man.
Kill that kid.
Yeah, kill a cat. I mean, that's how Esau just wicked, man.
Like the movie Good Son.
Yeah, man. Man, they evil.
Or that movie we seen 2 weeks ago. Cop car. Mother said, "Tell on me, I'm gonna kill you, mom."
Yes.
Face.
It's Esau, man. It's y'all, man.
And that little baby that was like, who stole the ice cream?
Yeah,
that's the mom.
Oh, yeah. The cookies.
Who she said a black man.
A black man.
Oh
yeah.
Then you got Jake like two. Then you got Jake that know they Israelites to say something like Cornelius was an Edomite.
Right. Or Joe.
Yeah. Or he was holding the Bible for the so-called Israelite foreigners and things of that such. Like, who would say something like that, man?
Hey, well, back in that, what's the poison? Philosophy. And then you stop your ear, meaning that you don't hearken to what the prophets are saying, man.
This Proverbs 29:2. It said, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn.
And that's going on right now. Esau is ruling, and the world is out of shambles. Everybody like the brother of Kazak, all the uproars of the people. I don't know how many, what about 11, 12? It's a lot of them. So that's going around. The animals are falling dead. So some of the whales beaching themselves onto the beach, man. It's like everything's out of court because the wicked's in charge.
What the heathen women say years ago video.
Oh yeah. She basically she like they lied to us, saying we were African, we were stolen, and they were waiting for us to come back to power, basically to help them too. Cause they said so we get into power, everything gonna be everything gonna be back in order. Even though they gonna go through the slavery, after that years, they gonna be right. The whole world will be right, man. But right now, Esau ruling and everything's into shit, really. And with that, hope y'all 85. I like to get all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. I like to get double honors to the apostles and elders and GMS. Thanks to the brothers, push the truth to the spirit. Shalom, Israel.
Shalom.
Yep.